Hi Robin with Oxy-Dry, and this carpet is at least 20 years old, and it's not looking very good, is it? Funny thing is, it was just cleaned a few months ago. The guy that owns the place put it on the market, and he actually had called us, but we were booked up too much, so we couldn't get to do the job, so he had someone come in and steam clean it, and this is, well, this is how they left it. What can I say? Yeah. Anyway, he sold the house. He's moving out now, and he decided he wanted to clean the carpet properly this time, and so he got us in this time. So we're here to fix up the mess. I mean, I guess it's probably looks better than it did, but you know, this is the thing about the steam cleaning. It has that, it really is that blotchy. You can see that it's wicked up, and traffic lanes were not really removed out very effectively, and there's actually, they're a little hard to see with the camera, but there's quite a few little spots too. And anyway, let's fix it up. Now, I did boost this with Oxy-All because I felt that the additional peroxide was going to be a benefit to this carpet. It's pretty light. And I figured that was a good option. And of course, I'm using the hog's hair fiber pad, and away we go. I did pre-treat. I used about 3/4 of my trigger spare on these traffic areas and on the various little spots that I saw. So I used up about, well, I guess I used about 25 ounces maybe overall over the whole carpet. Now, I won't be needing to do every inch, I don't believe, with this fiber pad, but I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing, but it's just ripping it out just like that. It is that simple, that easy, when you've got the right tools in your hand, like the rotary in this case, with the hog's hair fiber pad, which works exceedingly well, and a really good quality cleaning products. It just makes the job so much easier. When I'm done with this carpet, it's going to pop. Well, the dinginess is going to be gone. I mean, there is certainly, and obviously, some degree of wear on the carpet that's more than 20 years old, but it certainly shouldn't look as dingy and blotchy as it does. But that's pretty often I'll see that when a carpet's been steam cleaned. That's pretty normal to see. You can see there was a couch here. It looks pretty pristine over here. Okay, I'm gonna go over it one more time. Definitely looking a lot better. Just work our way over this way again. I probably don't really need this, but it will benefit, I think. I guess there was maybe a chair over in this corner here. There's a bit of extra degradation going on right over here. Okay, we're gonna switch over to the Rubbermaid in a sec, or the green stripe. Actually, I don't think it's made by Rubbermaid in this case, but anyway. Much glare there. And that is the green stripe rayon. I was one of the members of our Facebook group. Recently, after watching my videos, he decided to get some of these green stripe pads, and he actually mostly uses a Trinity OP machine, and he's really liking using them under the OP machine. He's been commenting how well they work and how well they clean. No issues at all using them. He likes them, both the ones with the AstroTurf and the rayon polypropylene ones. He likes them both because they work so well. And just gives him another tool to choose from. And they have no problem being used underneath an OP machine, of course, which I've been saying recently, because I used to use them for quite a few years ago, because they work great. And those of us who've been using them over the years, and there's a few other guys out there that are doing that, we all know that they work great. And it's nice to have another choice. And they work under both the rotary, of course, and the OP machine. So that's great. We like having choices, and it makes it more interesting and fun. Okay, we'll head over to the step out of here. There was a really obvious, quite an obvious yellow stain over there, which I pre-treated with Proxy. If it's from a wicker basket though, and it might have been, it'll be permanent. Wicker will make a permanent stain. It has that look. It's fairly dirty. This one is actually looking pretty good. So I don't really need to use the fiber pad on here much. You can see where the outline of the bed was. A little bit of a mark underneath the door, which I pre-treated. So we'll switch over to the green stripe. There's a little dip there, which has to be done by hand here. At least this part of it anyway. Okay, we'll finish that off with the, I want to come in here with the machine. Of course, you can see, actually, here's one of the ways I often do an empty room. Get up to the edge like that and just kind of do a perimeter. I've shown that lots of times. Yeah. Kind of just zip around it real quick, because there's no soil to speak of there. And that pad, of course, is getting right up to the edge. And if the corner needs it, I can do that by hand, and I will. Oh, what a rotaries. Very easy to do. Some people just can't wrap their heads around how easy it is to use the rotary. But it is when you know how to use it. And I've been showing that, how to use it for, well, all along with my videos, more than 10 years now. I've been posting videos. Okay, we'll come out of here. Not much soil off of that room, which was what I expected to see. Just center that. That little disc there doubles as both a glider on certain situations, and I use it with the Orc, of course, as well as a deflector, because my machine is a center feed. It's applying the solution right down the center. So it sort of distributes it out a little bit from the. Otherwise, I'd have a sort of like a stream going down. Don't want that. Now this room overall is actually not bad, except that you can see I've got quite a situation going on over there where I would guess must have been a desk sitting there. There was a couple of really obvious stains there that I pre-treated, and they actually faded away already. Nice to see. So the peroxide that's present in the oxyol will actually continue to brighten and whiten the carpet a little bit after the fact. So I've used up nearly a gallon. I put a gallon and a half in here. Pardon me. Yeah. Okay, that's looking really good. Oh yeah, gotta like that. Okay, we'll switch over to the green stripe. And again, I'm going to do a perimeter. So easy this is, how quickly it goes. No concern about suddenly losing control of my machine. It's a breeze to do this once you know what you're doing. But if you don't know what you're doing, well, I guess it would seem a little intimidating. This carpet is going to look so much better. And then the guy he's leaving, but he wanted to make the carpet look good for the new owners, I guess, so that's great. Just make sure we go over here. There was like I say, there was a couple of really rather obvious spots here, and they're in the middle of this kind of black area, but they've come out already, no problem at all. Okay, we'll head over in this direction. Okay, we'll back out of here. And this is the worst looking area. That black edge is gone completely already. That was easy. Again, a nice black edge over here, which I worked on there with the little brush. And look at that, all gone. Okay. There's a few yellow spots in there. Look like some little animal been pee-peeing in there maybe. And there's one right over here. Okay. Okay, we'll kind of work over this whole area again. Looking good. Looks like a little doggy maybe had pee-peed at a few places in here. That's what I'm guessing anyway. Okay, I guess we're done with this. This pad still isn't very soiled, really, so I'm going to continue to use the same side. For those of you guys who been watching my videos for some time now, and you know who Corey Thibodeau is, Thibodeau, I think I pronounced it right. You probably know he recently ended up in the hospital, emergency surgery. Had to basically have his neck rebuilt. A few vertebrae in his neck. He had a terrible infection in his neck for some reason. He doesn't know why, but anyway, did some pretty significant damage in his neck, and they had to kind of rebuild him, as it were. So he was in surgery for a few hours, and needless to say, he's in a very serious situation, and he's. A few of us are in contact with him and trying to encourage him, and of course he's in our prayers. And I just wanted to let you guys know that about him, that you know, if you haven't heard already, keep him in your prayers, and he won't be cleaning carpets for a while. He thought maybe he'd be back at it in July or so, but that may not be the case. We'll just have to see what happens. It's him, and his wife's name is Becca, and she's actually had back surgery last year, not too long ago. So they've been really going through some very difficult times. So remember Corey? He is one of our members of our SETT, Soil Extraction Transfer Technology Facebook guys. He's a SETT operator as well, but he's not doing any carpets right now. Don't know when he'll be back. So just remember him and think about him, and you know, go on his YouTube channel and just let him know you're thinking about him. We need to encourage and support one another as much as we can, and so that's what we're all trying to do. So let's have a look at the pad. And I saw this happening. This is something that these pads tend to do, which is annoying to say the least. But it's not a game changer yet, but anyway, we'll get rid of this. And I'm going to run the Ironman over these a couple of rooms here. I don't think I'll pick anything up to speak of, but I thought I would do that. You know, Corey and I actually had some differences about a couple of different things, but it turned out that most of the differences we were actually having were being exacerbated by one particular individual who was really stirring things up, and it was Corey and another fellow who reached out to me, and we when we compared notes, as it were, we realized well, what had really been happening. And anyway, it was wasn't a good thing, and thankfully we've identified the source of the problem, and we've agreed to have mutual respect for one another, and go onward and upward from there, because we're not enemies. And we do want to be supportive and encouraging to one another, and above all, honest about what we're representing and everything. So, but not everybody is. Unfortunately, there are those who are not. But we know who they are. So that's all we need to say about that. Anyway, it looks like these yellowish stains have come out. and we're going to head over to this this area over here. It actually looks like there's some wood dye stain transfer has happened here. That'd be my guess. That line right there, perhaps. It kind of does look like it. So, let's have a look at the pad here. Mostly moisture. Okay, I'll let you go. Thanks for watching and have a good day.